Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your Transport Minister speaking. This is flight Z9550 bound for Bangkok. I know the seat is upright. And switch off all your devices. And we hope that you have an enjoyable flight, safe flight, and enjoy your holiday in Bangkok. Sawadee Krap. And thanks again. This is MYAirline's and inaugural flight from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok. Together with me is the Thai ambassador to Malaysia. So may I invite her to say a few words as well? Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rayner Teo. I am the CEO for MYAirline. Basically, MYAirline was set up during the height of COVID, during the pandemic, when we saw a very big opportunity to come into the space and provide affordable fares with a very, very good product offering for the traveling public. There are many airlines in Malaysia, but if you compare to the neighboring countries around us, I guess the numbers that we have is much smaller. We prefer to use the word affordable rather than cheap or cheaper. So I think it boils down fundamentally to cost. Like what we mentioned earlier, during the time when we came in was during the height of COVID. So during these times, right, the entire world was basically on lockdown. So no planes in the air, besides limited flights and mostly confined towards cargo operations. So that gave us a big opportunity to get assets at a lower, I like to call it COVID prices. So we managed to leverage on that. In the first phase of our recruitment for talent, we basically had no issues at all, right? Because there were a lot of talent, good talent out there who were without work or who were on furlough. So we started on the right footing. And as we progress, we were also very, very fortunate that we have not been having too much of an issue. But as time goes forward, right, as time goes by, we know for a fact, as you know, when more airlines come into play, right, there will be a heavier demand for good and qualified talent. And we have already put in place several plans to mitigate these issues. And one of them going forward would be also to look at a cadet program as well. We believe that for proper customer service, in our industry especially, technology increases at a very rapid pace, right? And technology is around us every day through our daily routine. But we believe that for proper customer service, in our industry especially, the adoption of AI especially, I think it should be delayed because I don't feel that it's ready at this point of time. So we have instead invested heavily in terms of having real people. So we have a pretty large team that sits at our office. They work 24 hours based on their work rotation. And whenever any of our passengers need to communicate with us, they would be able to communicate with a real human being. We believe that a real person, right, would be able to resolve any queries or any issues that any of our passengers would face. So as long as there's any product offering that will benefit our passengers first, we will be exploring those line of businesses. But we will not want to stray away from the fundamental or the core business that we are in, which is airline. For insurance, we already sell insurance because that assists the passenger, right? So hotels, as what you mentioned earlier as well, that will be something that we'll be looking at as well, because it's all about convenience to our passengers. If they are buying a flight to Bangkok, for example, most likely they will also need to have a place to stay. So that element will definitely be there. So that is something that the team is working on now. And as we go forward, all along the lines of what an airline has. Next will be really focused on realizing our network plan. So we will be looking at many other countries to expand to, and we have broken it down to multiple phases. So like what I like to say, right, we are currently in phase 2. Phase 1 we have already completed last month, which was building up the initial domestic network. Phase 2 is basically concentrated on the 4 international countries that we are targeting. We just launched Bangkok, Thailand, and 3 more countries to come after this. And after that, phase 3 will be coming back to domestic, reconnect the dots that we have not covered here, set up 1 more hub in Malaysia for operations, and then go to the further routes within international.